What other parts of the mission did you guys accomplish?
Well, we got to retrieve the 2 aliens, and we identified the aliens, and we also identified the spacecraft.
Wow, that's fantastic. Well, I hope you guys had a great time this year at NURC, and be prepared for next year's challenge, okay? I'll see you guys later.
All right, bye.
Okay, we're back poolside, and up next we're going to have Atlantis Robotics. This is one of our larger teams. They're made up of students from Desert Vista High School over in Phoenix, Arizona, and they'll be preparing on that time with the mission ending early from this last mission when the big dogs got hit by the torpedo. That sort of torpedoed the timeline, and so the teams need to be out there a little bit earlier. So I'm sure Atlantis Robotics is scurrying out to poolside, and we'll be ready to compete here shortly. So while we're waiting for them to get to the start line, let's go ahead and run that video from Atlantis Robotics.
Dude, we're gonna like TP those people so hard, it's gonna be like sick, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna go down with it.
Yeah.
That's because we're cool, right, guys?
Shut up, you're a duck.
Oh! What's that?
I think it's a UFO.
UFOs aren't real.
Shut up, you're adopted.
What's going on, you guys?
I think this crashed into the lake.
What?
I think somebody's caught me.
Dude, it's like...
Oh my god! Daddy, is that you?
Shut up, you're adopted.
Someone call Sheriff Joe! Well, looks like we got another case in our hands.
What was it this time, Mueller? An exploding volcano, Loch Ness Monster, and ice planets?
The Loch Ness Monster was real, okay? I saw it with my own eyes.
You were drunk. Thought you were in Scotland. You walked outside, shot a K9 unit, and spent months in jail.
I was abducted by aliens, Scully. Just like those 20 missing people.
What 20 missing people?
20 missing people that were abducted last week. Alright? Nobody knows where they are. We're gonna have to get a special team and check it out ourselves. Yeah, sure, we'll build a bot for you. Thanks. Let's go.
Is it usually buoyant?
Yes, much like a bowling ball, isn't it?
Excellent. Well, let's go. Yeah. Atlantis, let's go.
You know, this would be a lot easier if I wasn't wearing sunglasses.
It'd be a lot easier if I wasn't blind.
Okay, it looks like the Atlantis Robotics is getting in position, and I understand we've got some more folks back in the green room. Maria, let's take it away.
Yes, we have Jose here from the Big Dogs from Chandler High School.
Hi, how are you guys doing?
So how did your team do today?
Well, we did good in a sort of way since it was a 3-day challenge. We had to do the robot in 3 days. It was bad with funding and sponsoring. We ran out of money, so we just spent like 2 all-nighters just building the robot.
Wow, that sounds really intense. So why did you guys just wait until the last 3 days to build the robot?
Well, we had a basic design. It was supposed to be a submarine. It had wings and back propellers, so it had everything to it, but we didn't have enough like power running throughout the robot, so it wasn't going to work. So then we ended up getting new parts, new pieces, new motors, and we just made a box, and we just made it we catty-cornered a box and put the camera on it, and with 3 lights. So that's basically what we did.
Wow, that's really complex. It looks like you guys went through a lot. Was there any other issues that your team ran into other than technical issues?
Buoyancy problems. Like we didn't have holes throughout it, so then it was like it would just be lopsided because the water would lean back and forth and it'd sway, and our robot would go back and forth. So then I decided to drill holes into it, and then we just added the pool noodles. Not the pool noodles, but the styrofoam noodles.
Wow, it sounds like you guys had a really tough but fun weekend.
Yes, it was very fun.
Well, that's fantastic. Well, I hope you guys will be back next year with a very competitive bot.
Yes, we will. Trial and error. Trial and error.
Sounds great. Okay, well, we'll see you later then.
Right.
Okay, we're back to the pool. Yeah, the big dogs, I didn't realize that. 3 days, that was a great, great job for the little time they had to get that robot put together. You know, it was amazing as fast as they hit the water, were over there and had those first 2 aliens. Amazing job there by those high schoolers to get that done in that short of a time. Team 6 is out there right now. That's Desert Vista High. They are our 4th team to be competing tonight. And why don't we go ahead. Now, Desert Vista came up with a real unique way to charge their robot, and they've got a little video they made about it, and we're going to run that right now.
Hello, and welcome to Desert Vista Engineering. Here is our solar charger for all our robotic projects.
Now, both of these solar panels implement 12 volts each and 80 watts. However, when we put them together in a series circuit, we get 24 volts and 160 watts out of them. Exactly what our machine runs.
Now it's hooked up to a solar charger which tells us how many volts it's creating, how many amps, and how many amps are going into the actual battery itself. Right now it reads roughly about 27 volts and 0 amps because the sun is going down, and 0 load amps because our battery's already charged. And then we have it hooked up to this nifty little switch here that we just press this red button, and now it safely remove the battery from the charger, and we don't fry any of the wires.
Great little video there showing you some green ways, some green opportunities that you can charge your batteries. And there are additional points that are available in the competition if you use that to charge your battery, use green energy. Looks like Atlantis is out there trying to get set up. And we've got some scores from some of the earlier matches. It looks like Chandler High is out in front. That's the Cisei Pueda team, Chandler High from right here. They were our first team to go out, and they scored 90 points. Big Dogs, look at that. Big Dogs, you're in second place right now. Now, again, these scores are just for the pool activities. There were lots of other activities that went on that you did earn scores for. Aquaholics, this is our elementary team, elementary and middle school team. Great job there in third place right now. So great job by all the teams so far. Atlantis is still getting set up there. Looks like they're checking some of their video hookups. Again, we wouldn't be able to provide you activities like this if it wasn't for our sponsors and for our volunteers. We'd like to thank the Arizona Promoters of Applied Science and Education. They're the group that helped come up with this competition. Our title sponsor, Medtronic Foundation. The Medtronic Foundation, again, is our title sponsor. We'd like to thank them for all their help. PADT, Phoenix Analysis and Design Technologies. They've been with us for all 6 years we've had these competitions. The Cisei Pueda organization, they've been a proud sponsor again all 6 years, and not only sponsor the event, but sponsor many of the teams that are competing here today. We'd like to thank Trace Aquas for their sponsorship, as well as SEAD if you're looking for architect and construction help. Inventivity, as well as Critical Mass Communications, again, are some of our key sponsors. Carry Home Inspection and Nello's Pizza. If you're looking for a great pizza here in Tempe, head off to Nello's. Students from Carl Hayden High School, Falcon Robotics team are many of the volunteers that you see here today. They also helped sponsor the event. Chandler High School for the great facility as well as help, and Chandler Educational Television, who's bringing us all these wonderful shots and videos and keeping this program on time. Great shot here. It looks like Atlantis robot is in the water. That is, you saw that red line there, that is their laser pointer. One of the things to do is if you just fire a laser, you get points for that. But if you reflect it off one of the mirrors that's down there, or the mirror that's down there, so that it comes up and hits the transparent plate on the water's surface, that's a signal, and that's a good thing and a bad thing. What happens is once you send that signal off to Scully and Mulder, the National Guard starts coming. They usually show up, takes them about 5 to 6 minutes to show up. But everything you do in that 5 to 6 minutes, the points are doubled. So I'm not sure if they sent the signal or if they were just firing their laser. But they are doing something. There looks like there's their drive team. They're checking the videos right now, checking the monitors. Again, they've got some powerful spotlights. Looks like they've found the UFO. You can see inside. Looks like they're moving inside the UFO right now. Now there's some different devices that they need to work with, and most of those are on the opposite side of the UFO, so you can see that centerpiece console, if you will, in the center. They need to go around it and be on the other side to interact with those activities. Some discussion going on there among their students. The ROV is moving over. That's the mirror that they would want to shine their laser off of. They've just discovered 1, 2, 3 aliens. They get points for that. 5 points for each alien that they've discovered. They discovered 3, so that'll be worth 15 points. Now, if they're able to recover those aliens, that's worth 20 points each. Looks like right there is their... there, they got it. Looks like they may have one. Now, let's see if they'll be able to keep it on. Looks like they're rotating in the correct direction. There's those magic hands again. We're not sure if they signaled the Scully and Mulder or not, but if they did, all these points are now doubled. So when they discovered the aliens, that would be 10, 10, 10 instead of 5, 5, 5. Recovering this one instead of being 20 would be 40. So we'll have to see. I haven't got any word from Lakeside whether or not they had signaled or not. As soon as I get that, I will let you all know. It looks like they have touched the alien, they have recovered it, and they're sending their ROV back down. Sounds like they are worried about the National Guard showing up.